Well, hello, my cartoon friend. I hope you're doing well today. Are you ready to do some drawing with me? All right. Yes, Dave's McDonald's Quarantunes continues, right? Another day of fun and excitement. Number 52. We've been drawing for many weeks now. Hey, I'm going to start off by showing you my colored drawing from yesterday. I always have fun coloring my drawings. This was our silly ear of corn. You quack me up. That deserves the sound effects department, right? Two bad puns right in a row, right off the bat. Yep, had fun with our little pig. I think I named him Mud Flap. He's basically the shape of a mud flap. He's a rectangle shape. And then our silly duck, just observing our muddy mud flap and his ear of corn. Today we're going to shift gears. I got to thinking about the other day we did some fables, the fox and the grapes, and we did, what else did we do from the fables? Oh, the lion and the mouse. But I got to thinking about some stories that I was read to as a child that I always enjoyed, and those are folk tales or fairy tales. And one of my favorites is the Three Billy Goats Gruff. Do you know that story? The Three Billy Goats Gruff? It's a Norwegian folk tale. And a folk tale is just something, it's like a story that's been passed down through generations, either told or written. But they're a lot of fun. And so we're going to do that. I hope you can maybe make it to the library soon and check that book out. Three Billy Goats Gruff. There are three Billy Goats in it, and there's a troll under the bridge who doesn't want them traipsing over his bridge. So he's very hungry, and I think he wants to eat them. But they kind of outsmart him, which is a good thing. It's a fairy tale ending. Nobody gets hurt. All right, so we're going to draw one of the Billy Goats, and we'll draw the troll. So over on this side, let's start with our Billy Goat. The head will base on, let's see, the circle shape. Let's put a circle here, and then we're going to drop it down and put a point on it. So it hangs down like this. And if it makes it easier for you, I'll erase this part of the circle. But again, we started with a circle, and then we came down with some curved lines and made some points on it, okay? We're going to put two eyeballs in. I'm going to put some oval-shaped eyes. You know what you can do? There's nothing that says you can't do this. These oval-shaped eyes are going to go sideways. Most of the time mine go up and down, but sideways is fun too. And they can even go off the side of the head. How about that? That'll be fun. All right, so the Billy Goats, they have the horns on their head. That's just some curved lines. It's really just like almost like we're going to be drawing a half a circle. So do this, let's see, a half circle like that, and another half circle like that. Curved lines, that's the point of the horn, goes back to the head. Point of the horn goes back to the head. Okay? And they have ears sticking out, floppy ears. Off to the sides. We can give them a little scruff of hair right there in the middle. And let's see, the horns, we can put little markings on them because they grow in stages, so they have these little lines. I think that's why. At the bottom, let's do that the nose. It's basically the letter Y down here at the bottom, right? The nose that leads, and then leads down to the mouth. We're not going to draw a mouth, although they do have Billy Goats Gruff. They have a little beard, right? You can do it however you want, just like that. All right, now the neck of the character. Just do this. Just two lines, straight lines coming off the side. The body's over here. We're going to make a rectangle. A rectangle like that. That becomes the body. The tail, do a little curved line, just like that. And we're just going to follow this rectangle shape, but make it look kind of hairy. So instead of just a straight line, we can go like this. Watch. Right? And then just two little legs, bring them down like this. And the hooves can be black, so we'll fill those in. And then we can do little markings of hair later. All right, so there's our Billy Goat. And he's looking at a troll. And normally in the story, the troll would be under a bridge. However, you know me, I can't do anything normal. So do this. This is going to be the horizon line, the ground. So there's the ground. Oh, right here, instead of a toll booth, it's a troll booth. Get it? A troll booth. He's almost like when you're on the highway and you come to a little booth and there's a person in there collecting money. So do this. We'll just put a line like this. It's a box and it's going to be called Troll Booth. Right? So this is going to be the window where you see the person inside. In this case, it's a troll. So his head we'll see like this. So make kind of a circle shape. Give him two big eyeballs with eyebrows. All right. And put an eyelid above that. A big nose. Like that. Basically letter C, and then put a letter C back the other way, right? Maybe he's got hair growing out of his nose. Oh, Mr. Dave, that's gross. Yeah, but it's funny. Okay, here we go. From right here, come down from the nose. That's his top lip. Here's his bottom lip, like this. And back up to form the shape of the head. All right, maybe even a funny tooth coming up from the bottom. All these details. His ears based on a triangle shape. Okay, triangle, triangle. So what we'll do is kind of curve that like this, and then watch, just come down in, curve out, back to the head. Okay, out, in, and then back towards the head. And if we want, we can give him some really unkempt, messy hair on top of his head with some bad markings. And do this. Put a curved line right there for his back. He's all hunched over. He's all hunched over, so that's his back. He's just waiting for money. A toll booth is where you collect money. So instead of him wanting to eat the Billy Goats, he's collecting money from them in order to cross his bridge. I've softened the story just a bit. So there's a little gate up. Wait, you gotta pay? Let's see, how about 10 cents, please? He must be a very polite troll to be saying please. 10 cents, please. But there's that. And then these straight lines indicate, they'll help you make it look like a window. Okay, so we've got a box here that he's sitting in. Maybe the grass is growing along the bottom. Right? And he's going to collect his money at the troll booth. So here's the ground level right here. We could even do like hills, because in the story I think they're going up to the hillside to eat the grass. So maybe create a hill in the back. All right, there's our Billy Goat and our troll. Let's get inking. Awesome. And in the story, again, they outsmart him. Every Billy Goat that comes across the bridge in the story, the first one is small, so he says, "Oh, you don't want to eat me. I'm too small. Wait for the next one. He's much bigger." Well, the next one comes along. He's a little bigger. And that one says, "Oh, I'm much too small. You don't want to eat me. I don't have any meat on my bones." And then so the third one comes, and he's really big, and he's so big, he uses his horns and butts him. You know what that is? He hits him with his head, hits the troll. The troll falls over the bridge into the water and floats away. And the billy goats go up to the mountain to graze, eat the grass. So that's a happy ending for them. Okay, here we go. Okay, little scruffy beard. And just draw our billy goat hair. You can draw short little, it's almost like the letter V, right? You're coming down making a letter V just to make it look like shaggy fur, right? And then come down, same thing. And then some random fur on the side. And we'll just draw two of the legs with maybe some shadows underneath, right? Two legs. There's another one. The hoof and some shadowing. There he is. And randomly put in some grass on the there we go. Some dirt maybe. All right. We could draw this while we're up there. All right, the toll booth. Let's see, I'm going to draw. Grab my technical pen just to create these straight lines of the booth. The window, which goes off the page. Let's see, I could move these lines instead of going through his ear. I could just move them like this so that it doesn't interfere. And then the little sign that's on the booth. Troll booth. $0.10 is cheap. They should be able to afford that, right? That's just a dime to get across. And then there's the little stopper with the warning signs on there. And if we want, we can make that a little heavier on the bottom to make it a little more dimensional. All right. Color in those little stripes. Okay. Now we got to get to our lovely troll here. He's got hair growing off the top of his ears. And these are just like little V shapes, little triangles. Messy hair, right? All right. He looks tired. How's he? If he's hungry, how's he even going to have the strength to? Little tooth here. I think I'll stop it right there. Tooth. He could have a little mark on his nose with hair growing off. Oh yeah. Troll, right? I don't think they wash their face before they go to bed. Do you? But there he is, ready to collect. Put the grass at the bottom. Look at that. Oh, we need our little cloud, right? Got to put our cloud up there. Look at that. Billy Goats Gruff with the troll booth. Ha! Again, fairy tales, folk tales. Again, this one's from Scandinavia, the Scandinavian countries. This one's Norwegian. But they're fun stories. Sometimes they get a little, shall we say, scary because they have trolls and sometimes giants and monsters. But I'm sure you can find versions for younger readers that aren't as scary. But boy, there are some interesting stories that come from folk tales from the different countries. Scandinavia, of course, Germany has many. On Hans Christian Andersen and his fables. So all these stories that have been told down through the generations, and people are still reading them and telling them today. So that tells you they must be pretty good. All right. Okay, we got that erased. Thank you, sound effects department. There it is, Billy Goats Gruff and the troll booth. I crack myself up. I hope you had fun drawing our characters today. Maybe we'll do some characters from another folk tale or fairy tale tomorrow. All right. Have fun coloring it, and until next time, be well, stay safe, and take care of one another. All right? Bye-bye.